way of doing it so it's not evil. Like Tango's ethical iron, but Surefire's ethical foxheads that. Like maybe they have to go on quests first and I have to bring them on a quest, and then if they fail the quest I can kill them.
Welcome to episode 4, right?
No, it's 5.
It's 5? Oh,
Yeah, it's 5.
Okay, well, that's fine. Welcome to episode 5. Today we wanna do things with villagers. There's a village.
Things.
Yeah, we've been
Quotation
there.
marks.
At a village,
Things.
and we brought some villagers over here, which we recorded, and I will put that right here. So, we stored them here. Oh, by the way,
Are you just gonna censor that, or is that okay?
I have a friend who has young kids, and like.
Okay, then you can just censor that then.
I was going to show like how I was doing with my Minecraft thing, but like maybe.
Well, they don't have to know what it says.
Well.
I know that makes it worse almost, like Achievement Hunter will sometimes do that in videos where it's just like a sign that you don't know what it says, but you always assume it's like really bad.
Also, just kind of like all your swearing is like, that's not Hermitcraft approved, at least. Anyway,
well, we're not in Hermitcraft!
No, that's true, that's true. Anyway.
I mean, I could stop, maybe, if you want.
Nah,
I don't know if I can stop.
A precedent has been set. We can fucking swear on this fucking show.
The slut cave is allowed. Woo!
Yay! Yeah. So yeah, we have made a slut cave with some very nice sluts over here, and we're going to make some kind of villager trading hall. I had some plans for adding like a zombie to the mix, but that's maybe like a little much to ask at this point in the game. So we're just like going to sort through them and then try to get like nice low-ish trades, yeah. And like we want to make oh yeah, we found a cat, which sure like tied to this post because we don't have any fish. Yeah, we kind of want to make the surface like look nice with like nice buildings and stuff, and like more bigger, more industrial like farms and shit. We will put underground. So I guess the first thing we have to do is like make a big hole somewhere, right?
Big hole? Yeah, that sounds good.
Right. Well, let's go do that. So it's quite a bit later now. It's the following day actually, because last night Sure and I we were kind of deciding how to do things, and we decided to do each our own thing. So I have been working on this villager trading hall thingy, and we also want a lot of sugarcane. So Sure has been looking into how to make a zero-tick sugarcane farm, and also making a design for that. But yeah, I went a bit overboard and like kind of already made the whole design thing, but it's not here yet. I made the hall here, but I will go to my creative world to show you that. So yeah, here you can see what I've been working on. I started out with like an idea of a vaulted roof, and that idea gave me a bit of a like a church or a chapel vibe, so I leaned into that with like an altar at the end here. Yeah, so this is where all the villagers will be. There should be villagers here as well. Like most of these will be librarians for the nice enchantments. Like Punch 2 for 24 emeralds. Slightly better than that, hopefully. and I will have two farmers here because it's easy to trade emeralds with them, to get emeralds from them. So I told you how we wanted to make most of the bigger farms, industrial things, underground, because it's more difficult to make them look nice in like the thing we are trying to go for. And we had the idea to make every farm underground, give them their own accent color with these colored terracotta blocks. So obviously here we have red. It fits nice with the librarians. So that's and also like these things. It's I'm not really too sure on the carpet design here, but at least the walls, that looks really nice in my opinion. And yeah, we'll have to see how this works out. So let's go build it in the survival world. So I made a bit of a dumb mistake. I recorded the wrong screen for like quite a bit. So I think I will just show you guys the progress I have made in the past couple of hours. So I made this basically, and it's almost finished. But I first want to get the villagers inside before I complete it. I put these guys in. I had a bit of trouble, but I fixed that. But I guess you guys will never see that. That'll be a secret for me. Then I tried to get this end guy here, which will be the mending guy. But when I got mending actually for 20 emeralds, which is pretty good deal. But then I realized I had nothing to secure that trade. So like if you leave him for a while, he will like change trades again until like you trade with him, and then he gets like locked, so to say. So to do that, wanted to get emeralds through these farmers, but then you need farms, of course. So Sure actually already made this farm, but I started to extend it here on this side, and a bit further down I also started to make this one. But as you can see, it still has to take a while before you can have proper amounts of emeralds. So right now I have a whopping 2 emeralds. Also, Sure is here and very much AFK. They were going to make the sugarcane zero tick farm over here. There should be a post. Yeah, here. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. Well, I did it. Didn't take too long, but I got mending for 20. The cheapest you can get for mending is 10 emeralds, so yeah, this is pretty decent, I'd say. Yeah, and again, like, I had the plan to at some point use like the zombies to make these into zombie villagers and cure them again to get their trades insanely low, but uh, as of now, I'm happy with this. The only problem now is that we still don't really have a good source for emeralds, so the still working on that farm. It's not full. Also, I got one guy there, and then I was looking for mending, but instead I got efficiency 5 for 23 emeralds, which is really good. So, yeah, I had to keep that one, and I put that guy here. But now I think I will fill these all up as far as I feel like, I guess, for now, and then I'll get back to you guys. So, um, apparently I was recording. That's a very good thing, but holy fucking shit. Sorry, sure. I will make sure that I will fix this, I guess. Oh my god, that was so short after each other. Oh my god, okay. I guess I have a different priority right now. Oops. Well, I I fixed it as far as I think I can do. I hope I haven't missed anything. So I'll reconvene with Sure tomorrow and see what the damage was. So yeah, back to my villagers, I guess. Alright, we have arrived, finally. I'm, uh, I'm not gonna lie, this took quite a bit longer than I expected, but we are finally here. I have some bitchin' trades right here. First of all, of course, we have mending. I found a mending guy for 20, but then I found a mending guy for 14, and then one for 10. And actually, trying to find all these other ones, I have found mending so many times. I have found mending for 10, the cheapest, 3 different times. But yeah, after all this time, we have some real nice enchants. Depth Strider 3 for 14, Sharpness 5 for 28, Fortune 3 for 26. Well, some of these, like this one for example, this can definitely be cheaper, but some of them, like Silk Touch for 5, that's the cheapest, so I'm not complaining. Yeah, this one has been traded with a bit more as well. I have, I will show. There's a couple of enchanted books here already. A couple of them already used. I've mending on this pickaxe. I put looting on my sword and silk touch on this shovel, or maybe I already had that. Anyway, sure. Also got a few enchantments already. But yeah, I'm quite happy with this for now because with the farms that we have a chest here with the stuff, and as you can see, we have quite a few emeralds already. So yeah, we have a decent income of emeralds. So we're only with the two of us. So I'm not too fussed about the trades being a bit more expensive. However, I will keep the option open to introduce a zombie into this mix. I will have to figure out how we'll do that, but I think that it shouldn't be too hard, right? Just like this didn't take too long. Anyway, yeah, this chest it will I will move it somewhere, I don't know. And I haven't completed the design here yet, but that will also happen. By the way, like this design here, right? They can get out of here. I'm pretty sure, but I can just I can just get in here. Oh no, I realize. So villagers, they are exactly. I can put this on. Yeah, they are. Oh no, they aren't. They're almost 2 meters high, but I guess this little thingy is just too much for them, and they can't get out. It's either that or their AI is just like dumb and doesn't realize they can get out of here. But yeah, I like this design. So and yeah, that's not the only thing that has happened. Uh, I showed you the farms already, but Sure has also been busy. I I guess I also showed that. I didn't properly show this building. Yeah, here we have the nice little house thingy Sure made. You can see this has the green terracotta accent color because sugarcane makes sense, right? Uh, I told Sure that this this overhang is maybe a bit much. Also, like, don't you think that this kind of looks like a face with like a cap on? But yeah, other than that, it's quite a nice design. I'm not complaining at all. And inside here, um, sure got some slime as well. That's very nice. Oh yeah, I should show that as well. Yeah, and it does work. Let's stop that because it's quite loud. And yeah, it definitely produces sugarcane quickly. So now we definitely have enough a good source of emeralds. And yeah, a bit further beyond here, we found two slime chunks next to each other. And right now, sure begin digging there. Let's see, is it here? Yeah, yeah. Sure has begun digging here. I helped a bit as well, but not a whole lot. And I don't know what this design is really, but it looks interesting. And yeah, as of now, there's nothing in here, right? It's just go kill yourself some slimes, but that's enough for now. Especially since I have the looting, that's really nice. But yeah, we will at some point we will turn this into a proper slime farm probably. And as I messed up a bit of my recording before, this will be a bit of a shorter episode. But to compensate for that, I've been messing around in a creative world of this, and I've a few ideas. So I will go to my creative world and show you a bit like what I have planned. It's not a lot, but it'll give you an idea of at least what I have been planning um, for this area. I'm sure has their own ideas, but we will see. Yeah, sure. Mostly had a design for the an outside bit here in the style of like a keep or little castle thingy. But yeah, let's go to the other world. Hello and welcome to my creative world. As you can see, this is where our base is in the other world, and yeah, I will show you a bit of my idea that's in my head. Um, what is underneath here is a secret. I will show you in due time. But yeah, I want to make this mega taiga into a nice cohesive area with like it seems like its own thing, right? Its own whole. So as you can see over there, that is one of the things. I want to make sure that if you are in um, any of the parts in this mega taiga, you will be able to see other parts, um, even though there are like big trees everywhere. And I've made I will I've plotted out a tower over there. We will go there soon, but yeah. Sure had a design for a bit of a keep thingy here that will go here. This will be our main base. This will be our base of operations, and then up there will be a big tower which I still have to design, uh, which you should be able to see from almost anywhere in the mega taiga. So if we ever don't really know where we need to go, it's easy to just look up to the sky and hopefully see it. So yeah, here we have a bit of a path, and I already started making that in the other world. You might have seen a bit of it in the time lapse of the villager grabbing. I must say, by the way, it's this must be noticeable, but I'm in the new snapshot, and the frames are really choppy. I don't know if there's something I can really do about that easily. But yeah, let's follow this path. This path will lead all the way to the little bay area where we started pirating from. And here it splits off. This path will go to the bay, but if you follow this path, you will go up this other hill. And this is where the older, smaller tower will be. And Yeah, multiple times already. I have been walking through these woods and come across this part and thought, oh yeah, we're home. And then it's a ways away still. So it's nice. I thought this would be a nice, nice marker. It's also a nice sort of midway point between our base and the bay. Well, not really. It's closer to our base, but still, yeah. Then here the path goes down here. We will make very nice looking paths here everywhere. Hopefully, I don't know. I'm not very good at that. Then once again, oh yeah, the other path it just goes around to the bay. So it is like a shortcut, I guess, across the hill to the tower. And here it splits again. The left goes to the bay again, but the right, there's a nice spot here. I cleared out a lot of trees, and with this river and a little lake, I thought this would be the perfect place for a little village. And you have the that tower looking over this village, and I don't know what will go here, but maybe small farms or something. But yeah, a village of some kind, very quaint, medieval style, of course. You've seen it a bit in the villager trading hall, but something like that. But yeah, without the color accents, I guess it'll be a challenge. And if we go further over here, as you follow this path, you will come across this little bridge here. I made a little design, but this is definitely not final. It's just what I've been working on. It goes beyond. We're almost there, and it ends up. It ends up here in the bay, and here I already made a little start with a design here. Um, these are supposed to be like watchtowers or lighthouses. That's the word. Yeah. Uh, they're not quite finished, but it's a start. I blocked off the other path there. You can go through both, but now the only path you can go is through that very small sliver. So you need to go underneath the bridge. I think that's really nice. And then we will make like a fishing shack or maybe like a bit of a dock here uh, that will connect the village to the open sea. Yeah, and then one more thing, if we go back to the village. Well, here we are at the village again. And if you look at the distance, you can see another tower, which, well, let's go there. If you follow the path towards the tower, you can see this hill over here. And this hill is actually quite big. And I thought, it's more of a plateau really. And I thought, well, this plateau, surely this is perfect for like a castle on top of this. And that would be the highest tower in the castle. But yeah, I think this should be like ideal size for something like a castle. I don't know how realistic it is to complete that with my skills, but I sure am going to try it. And yeah, from this castle as well, you can see all the way over to the other towers. Oh, I realized why my frames are so low because my render distance is very high. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, that ooh smooth, very smooth. Yeah, so if you have your render distance very high, you should be able to see the other towers. Of course, with yeah. Sadly, on the realm, um, there's a limit to the render distance. So even though you have it yourself very high, you can't make the server loads more than, I don't know, 12 chunks. I don't know what it is exactly. And yeah, I noticed, by the way, if you have the render distance on like 32 chunks, I think, or maybe that was the 30 it was on, you can just barely see that tower from the bay. So I will show you that. And yes, there you have it. It's only the tiniest of slivers right now, but if I angle the camera and put a nice arrow there, you can see the tip of that stone pillar. So if you have your render distance very high, you are able to see it. And yeah, to achieve this, I didn't show you all the angles, but I made sure that from a lot of angles you can look through the trees. So I cut down like some certain essential trees to make the views better. I think that's yeah, it was a really interesting thing to think about. Never really built something like this, so I think that's a nice challenge. So yeah, I think this should right about wrap up the episode. I will go back to the other world though, because there's an important thing I have to do, of course. And that final thing, of course, is to remember you to smash that fucking bell. So, yay! End of the episode. We did it again. This episode was a lot of just me. It's yeah, I don't really know how it will be from now on. The next episode, though, Sure and I, we are going to the end again, and we are going to get us ourselves some sugar boxes and elytras and all those good stuffs. So next episode we have a lot of the two of us at least. And yeah, other than that, I, this is all improvisation, so we'll see what happens. So one final time, can't hit it, yeah.